used to play shoot 'em up, bang, bang, baby. I remember when I chased the girls and beat 'em up. But I was young and didn't understand. But now I'm a grown-up man. I know girls are made for kissing. Never knew what I was missing. Now my life is not the same. My whole world has been rearranged. I went from cowboys to girls. Oh, yes it did. Bang, bang, cowboys to girls. I remember when I used to see you jumping rope, up and down, baby. And I remember when you got your first baby coach. But you were young and didn't understand. Now you're a woman and I'm a man. And it's me that you're kissing. Ain't it fun reminiscing? Now our lives is not the same. Our whole world has been rearranged. You went from oh yes you did, and I went from cowboys to girls. Oh yes it did. Now it's me that you're kissing. Ain't it fun reminiscing? Now our lives is not the same. This whole world has been rearranged. I went from cowboys to girls. Oh yes it did, and you went from oh yes you did. So goodbye.
Hey, hey, hey. It is Thursday, January 14th, the day before Martin Luther King's birthday. Hope you all have that. Well, they'll be celebrating it Monday, of course, so hopefully you all have that day off. Tomorrow on the show, the radio show, if you care to check it out, you will be able to listen to actual sermons of Dr. Martin Luther King starting at 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I will be playing all Martin Luther King sermons. A lot of people have heard his speeches, but a lot of people never heard his preaching, and it is Dr. King's birthday tomorrow, and that's what we're going to do on the show radio station. You can get that app from Google Play or the Apple Store. It's called Listen to My Radio. You can load it to your phone. You'll get notifications every time that we are on the air, which is Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. We're on the air from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesdays, Slow Grooves is from 10 p.m. to midnight, and Friday from 8 to 11 we play hot mixes. Join us, or you can go to the website. You can go to the show.listentomyradio.com and get us that way too. We love to have you. Also, we hope that people are able to join the chats when we're doing our live broadcast. We don't have the phone system in place yet. I'm working on some things, and you may get a whole studio look in a very short time here if things work out the way I want them to work out. But join us. You can go to Ustream TV and you can search the show, all one word, and you'll see my picture behind a African silhouette, black, red, and green. Click on that, and then you can join the live broadcast. Bookmark it. You can also see it on your mobile devices. really going to be pushing this a lot. Get the followings up. I may continue to post it on Facebook, but I may not. We'll see what happens. So now we will move on to our regular segment, and that's advertising of the businesses. Something Sweet, Miss Terry, 708-781-5220. Cakes, Cookies, Catering. Minimum of 48 hours notice is required, so don't call and expect to get anything that day. Rochelle Millsap, Remax Agent. Give her a call, 773-716-5541 for all of your real estate needs. She does residential, but I'm sure she could connect you with someone who has commercial ability if that's what you need. Kevin Character King, spoken word artist. He's got a book, he's got a CD out. There's actually they're gonna have a concert of sorts, or a performance, since it's poetry, and that's going to be taking place, I think, Valentine's Day weekend, February 12th. Him and a few other artists will be appearing at 5514 West Chicago Avenue. Admission is $25. I don't know what else you get with that, but it's a Valentine's weekend, so I'm sure that there will be some things available for you there to purchase and to have a nice affair with your special lady. Of course, I am the owner and operator of RPC Computing, located in Lansing, Illinois. 773-416-2955. RPC is your PC for all your repairs, upgrades, and computer work. Give us a call, and hopefully we can do some business with you. Support black businesses. Also, King's Cubby Daycare, 8825 South Colfax in Chicago. Give them a call. They are taking children from the ages of 6 weeks to 12 years of age. 773-364-0491. If you have a business that you want me to advertise, I will be happy to advertise it for you at no charge. I really want to support any black business that's trying to do business. And hopefully we all can find, or let me say seek, and then find black businesses we can support. We're never going to change these situations until we have our own businesses. So let's push that effort to do something and to rebuild. Tonight's topic is called "You Told Harpo to Beat Me." And it kind of triggered because I got into a beef of sort with some brothers on the internet. And it was really disturbing to me because they were talking about beating women. I don't know. It's the internet. They could be anywhere in the world, right? But they sound like some young black brothers. Maybe there's some Israelites or whatever. They were making references to the Bible. I don't remember anything in the Bible that says beat your woman to control her. But that's what they were into. And they had beef with me. Oh, you're a punk, and you're this, and you're scared of the white man system. And what came to me, the fact that these brothers really thought this way, or believed that it was okay to beat women. Maybe they grew up in a household seeing women beaten. seen the spirit of women destroyed and thought this was a way to be. And this beating women is just not a one culture thing. This transcends across all cultures. Black, white, Asian. It's a very hidden thing for the most part, because you don't want society to know your dirty little secret and how you really are and who you really are behind closed doors. I told these brothers, I said, so you beat this woman and you wind up in jail. How is that being productive? Do you think this woman really wants to be with you and build with you? She probably wants to kill you. And how productive are you going to be sitting in the jail cell when we have a prison rate of black men in America at 65%? I've known a lot of brothers to lose out on a lot of stuff because they had these attitudes. And unfortunately, you know, you get caught up. You saw what happened to Chad Ochocinco and his wife Evelyn. As much as we saw her act a fool on TV, you still can't hit a woman. Now, he lost his career. She cried on Oprah and went on to marry another millionaire. This Rihanna and Chris Brown. Who knows what those two were into that night? Did she hit him, bite him, whatever happened? Ray Rice. Everybody remembers that video where he slugged his wife and he lost his career. I think he's still trying to get back into the NFL. So I'm asking these brothers, what do you gain by beating on a female? You get to destroy her will. How does that uplift you? How does that grow you spiritually? How does that do anything for you? It's nonsense. It all started over a video. There was about a 300-pound man having an altercation with this maybe 110-pound woman. The woman's going off and kicking and punching, having no effect on this man at all. The man easily puts her on the ground and puts his knee on her, and she can't get up, and she's screaming. And they're like, well, she deserved what she got because she shouldn't have put her hands on him. Regardless, unless a woman is in a position to physically hurt you, save yourself a lot of trouble, brother. Back up, jog, run, leave, whatever. Because you know what's going to happen when they show up anyway. Right or wrong, you're gonna suffer. I put a clip together of some things so we can get a visual of what we're talking about with women striking men and men striking back. Hopefully this plays smoothly. Here we go.
No, because she can on my back of my You fucking out. You was fucking out. Just
okay? If you slap anybody, but particularly women, if you slap, put your hands on somebody, you cannot be guaranteed that he's not going to slap the out of you. Okay? That is so true. That whole, I know a lot of people feel like, oh no, a man should never hit a woman. This is why.
I believe that men should leave. But I felt a little hypocritical when I saw this. I was like, okay, she needed to get slapped back.
Definitely
because
needed to get slapped.
she really attacked this man. And the thing is that men, I don't think you should ever hit women, you know? But I think women, wake up. If you slap someone, you might get slapped back.
All right. Guy should not hit girl. Do I have to add more to that?
Well, I just showed my son that video yesterday saying, look, you know, sometimes some women will go crazy on you, and no matter what happens, you can't hit a woman. So, yeah, absolutely, you can't hit a woman no matter what, even if the woman seems to deserve it, because you're the one that's going to get punished. And I'm glad to see that she got felony assault because she used her high heel on him.
Yeah, the high heel will hurt. Oh, he also was a lot bigger than her, right? So if he had been a little guy and then he hit her, that maybe I would feel slightly different, but the size of him alone, you can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are actually exceptions in the case where you can hit a woman. I mean, I think if you are under imminent threat, bodily threat, to a greater degree of just someone slapping you on the train, I think you get yourself out of the situation as quickly as possible. If that means stepping aside, or if that means sort of backing off, or if that means shoving the person off of you physically, then you do it. But in this case, it didn't seem entirely warranted for him to slap her as hard as he did.
Really? She was slapping at... Look, it's not... a man should not...
Seems to be a consensus. We know the women aren't right. But you saw those videos, men slugging women like they were men. And that was just a clip. That is a whole video circulating on YouTube where men are fighting women in fist fights like they are fighting a dude. It's ridiculous. And like I told these brothers, I just don't get where they're coming from. And it's just not a low level problem. It affects from the highest to the lowest in society. If you go online, you can find plenty of people, some people that you might be shocked, who were charged with domestic battery, assault. Both men and women are charged. So it's usually not a one-way thing. Often men don't press charges compared to women. Men, we don't take out orders of protection and things of that nature. But like in the video at the end, she said, save yourself some trouble. Walk away, remove yourself. Doesn't make you look like a punk. You can still get up and go to work the next day, or go down to your business, things of importance. Look at Chris Brown. How much did he lose acting a fool with Rihanna? Even if she did what he said she did, it still doesn't matter. You still can't hit her. Sean Penn supposedly gave Madonna a few lumps. He tried to sue Lee Daniels because Lee Daniels put something out about the report. Madonna kind of changed the story, so we don't know what's going on there. Dennis Rodman. It happens a lot with black athletes. So you being a millionaire does not stop you from getting into fights, apparently. So it's not a money issue. Maybe it's a respect issue, or it's a too much alcohol issue, too much drug issue. Whatever it is, we as men have to refrain from striking women. You're not building anything with that, and you're actually tearing down more than you're building. There was a case of this young woman down in Florida who, I believe this is Florida, and the woman had been abused by her husband, documented cases of abuse. And he was at her home, and he wouldn't leave, and he was holding the babies or whatever he was doing, and she shot the gun in the garage, not at him but in the air, and she was sentenced to 20 years. She missed 3 years with her newborn baby because she was sent to jail. So we really have to look at society, especially, and I hate that it always comes back to black culture. But since we seem to be in prison and locked up the most over nonsense like this, like I was trying to get through to these brothers, if a woman is behaving and acting a certain type of way that you don't like and you don't appreciate, move on, brother. Go find you somebody that's thinking like you, that wants to do the things that you want to do, that's on that same wavelength you on, and be with her. At least you'll be building something. You're not out here fighting in the street like cats and dogs. I even subscribed to this page. I said, hey, I'm going to subscribe to your page on YouTube. Maybe you can subscribe to mine, because we don't ever want to tear anybody completely down. Maybe sometime through different thought processes and checking out other people's thoughts, your thoughts may change. You may see it a little different. I've been there. Cars, broken glass, cut up clothes, all that. Didn't put my hands on one. Police came, laughed at me, told me to file orders of protection. Never did it. Walked away. It's the best thing. You walk away and don't fall into another trap of society that's going to have you locked up, have you marked as a felon, where you can't do nothing. It's that where we're at. And for the ladies, keep your hands to yourself. Don't be in a man's face. Don't spit on him. Don't kick him. Don't throw nothing. Same goes for you. If you got to do all that, then you don't need to be with that man. Period. These are not relationships if you got all that going on. And you got to realize you're just as wrong as the other person when you get involved in it. And you have a lot to lose too. Especially if you just dating this person, what's the point? You mad? Okay, take your mad ass home. Stop dealing with them. It's very simple, people. You get tired of turning on YouTube, and every YouTube video you see, it's women fighting women, men fighting men, world star, media takeout. It's ridiculous. Hopefully we can be better in 2016 as we move forward and down the line. Like I said, we're going to be I'm actually trying to build a station where we can have call-in conversations about the topics. I thank you all for always supporting me. So I'm going to say the clock. So we going to end it on love, peace. So we out of here.
used to play shoot 'em up, bang, bang, baby.